Wednesday. To a nerd minority, it is a day of pilgrimage to the local comic book store to sift through the latest superhero pulp. But now that journey has taken a dramatic and digital turn to an app. Here to tell us about why this shift in a revered geek ritual may actually give comics a new life and a new audience is Kevin Sintumuang. He's an editor at the off-duty section and he writes for us, but you are also a self-described comic book geek.
Right, comic book geek. I also respond to comic book nerd as well. But yeah, like you mentioned, I was one of those guys that went to the comic book store every Wednesday. But you know, it becomes a chore after a while, right? You have to deal with crowds of dudes wearing Punisher t-shirts.
And as you get older, it can get a little bit.
Yeah, it's like going to like a concert. You're like, I'm too old for this kind of stuff, right? But late last year, DC Comics decided to publish comics same day as print digitally on this app called Comixology. Marvel followed suit a couple of months after. And then so that sacred Wednesday kind of moved onto the tablet.
And so now you get your comics on Wednesday on an app off the iPad.
Yeah, exactly.
In terms of the overall reading experience for you, for someone who's been doing this for so many years, were you skeptical about what it was going to be like, and were you pleasantly surprised?
Oh yeah, definitely. With comics, I think it's actually better. I mean, I hate to say it because I really love print comics, but it's just brighter on the iPad. And there's this cool feature called Guided View that moves you through the comic in a very cinematic way. In the old days, everything was hand-colored, but these days, a lot of that coloring, a lot of the text bubbles, those are all done on computers. So in a way, you're closer to the art in a way. It's like pixels to pixels rather than pixels to paper.
This is what you see when you open the Comixology app. How do you buy the newest issues?
Right, so the newest issue, you just go to same day as print.
And you just shop by scrolling through.
Yeah, you just scroll over.
Batman, we've got everything.
Right, you've got Batman, you've got Spider-Man, you've got some more independent titles like Fatale. Let's go to this Spider-Man comic, and that's the store right there. So it costs $3.99. You can just click buy and buy it there.
And so what does it look like once you open it up? Let's get to that.
So let's take a look at this Superman, this old all-star Superman comic by Grant Morrison. And then you can just scroll across like that, and you can see
each individual page.
Each individual page, big, beautiful art. But then there's Guided View, where you can just double tap on the panel.
You go into a single panel. Interesting.
Right.
The colors are just pop.
Yeah, a lot of these things are colored on computers, so it's naturally would look good on the tablet.
And this is mostly for the reader, and you think the reading experience, by and large, is better?
Yeah, I really do. It lets people access comics who might not have lived near a comic book store, but this makes it really easy.
Next generation of comic book collectors.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, thanks so much.
Thanks.